Hi, it's Infinity Rising, and I am at the park right now, and I'm wearing my new dress from the thrift store for the first time. So I don't know how I feel about it yet. Oops. Um, it's tight in some places and loose in some other spaces, and it's cute though. I think I do like it, and I already got a compliment on it. And the men over there playing basketball, I could hear them talking about me. So have fans out today, and the bugs keep coming up to me. I have met some beautiful bugs today. Oh, I had a June bug that was stalking me from when I was showering today through the bathroom window, and just like hanging out. I had a beautiful bug. I don't even know what it was. It was fluorescent green, and it was like it had alien like kind of antennas, and yellow, and it had wings, and it just flew right down when I was dancing earlier, and flew right down to my face, and then just like said hello, and just kind of buzzed, and it went straight up too. um, it's such an amazing day, and these energies are so magical. I'm really feeling this energy increase, and these blessings from God and Gaia just running through me, and and I'm so excited because I'm just having constant downloads. Being at the beach and living out here, and being able to listen to the ocean at night when I'm sleeping, I the downloads that I get are just incredible, and I am so blessed to have this deep and profound connection with our sacred mother and father, and to be one with creator and creation at the same time, and to be the embodiment of all past, present, and future versions of myself. And these are true miracles. I'm living in just complete amazement for all this is, and for what's unfolding. And I have been working so long. I've been playing this earth hologram on the hardest level for so long, so that I could master my quantum abilities and knowledge as a healer and as a creator goddess, to birth the new world and free humanity from mental slavery of the old false matrix. And so many of us have incarnated here for this, and we are amazing, beautiful master souls from, we have been around since the beginning of time, and we are one with source, and we have lived in the future. We've lived in different realms, and we came back here at this time, this critical mass, to ascend light speed, and to make this ascension happen, and to heal the collective. And the divine feminine is we have alchemized everything against us, and we have done it to save our children, and they are so precious and sacred, and they can no longer have to deal with things that the way that they have been in the slave matrix. They have lied to us our whole lives. They have brainwashed us. This has been severe mind control programming, and we've got to withdraw our consent collectively. You've got to listen to your way showers. I know that our healing can trigger sometimes, but we have been through so much to get here. And we have a great message for you, and I hope that you will listen to us and allow us to show you the path to your own healing. It's within you. God has it within you. Every false programming and everything that they've taught us to keep us divided and separated and living in scarcity and disillusion and to keep us fighting, it was all a lie. So we've got to really completely rebirth ourselves. And we can do that. It does require a lot of work and dedication and devotion to our spiritual ascension. Kundalini awakenings are not for the weak. They are very serious. Everything that you ever thought you knew and everything that you thought you were is going in the flames. And we come through this for purification. It is death. It is like when you actually literally die in this realm and you have to transmute your life and your experiences and your actions and meet your judgment. And you've got to bring light of that and to free yourself and to go back to heaven. Everyone's going to heaven eventually. We choose to do that in life. And you can do it too, and we can all do this together. This is the great plan. This is the great remembering and the great awakening on this beautiful planet. And we're taking her back. Our sacred mother is a divine being, and she is pure consciousness, and she is pure love. And everything that we have been through in our incarnation, she has been there with us, and she has felt our woes and our pains, and she has felt them with us, and we felt hers in our lives. All is one, and it always was one. She can no longer suffer. We have to take back our power, and we have to set her free. They have been doing things to our children. They have been doing things to us, poisoning us, doing every single thing that they can do to separate us from God. We've got to take back our power, get off the pharmaceuticals and the drugs and the chemicals, and we've got to release hate and fear from our hearts. On the other side of that is pure love. And I know this. I have gone through the fires of purification many times. I've been to hell and back. I don't really broadcast all of the crazy things that I've been through in my life because I don't want people to feel sorry for me. And besides, I know how powerful of a manifester I am, so I try not to speak things that I know that if I focus on that, then it will keep manifesting. I also know that I am so blessed and so free on the other side because I have learned how to pilot my ship. And I am a teacher, and I am a wise, ancient soul. And I am here for the highest ascension timeline for all of humanity. And this is what I've been alchemizing, and this is what I do out here, talking to the ocean and praying and putting my love into Mother and watching her energies change with mine. And I know that we vibrate as one. And I've been connecting to Source and doing the deep healing that I've needed to awaken to my God self and remember who I really am and what my mission is on this planet. And I've worked tirelessly to overcome my throat chakra that had been closed because they had attacked that severely since I was a child. I had so much strangulation and abuse, and then I was a smoker since I was 13, there were so many things that tried to silence me. The abuse and the curses that, the Archon used to manipulate my brother, to abuse me. It was always, strangling me and telling me to shut up, you stupid bitch. And, this was drilled into me through much of my upbringing, and they've tried to silence me at every turn, and to keep me feeling disempowered, and to keep me feeling small. And I see this happening in the Matrix every day. I see that people try to belittle me and things. I did incarnate as a woman that with a short, petite stature, and I get that, and I have been underestimated and downplayed for a long time, as have my ancestors, and generations upon generations, and everyone's ancestors. We have all been greatly mistreated and stolen from. We are coming back for our birthrights, and that is God, and that is love, and nothing's going to stop us. So I don't want to play egos with anyone at all. I am a sacred being, and I've healed so much with Source that that's not energy for me anymore. I have evolved, so we need to work together as evolved souls. We have to find the others. I have been having so many amazing visions of us working together, and giving that love back to Mother, and to forming our rainbow grids all across Gaia, and connecting other angels to start their healing missions all over the world. So that is going to be the new earth. That is the new life, and that is the new way, is by healing. Because all we've been doing all of our lives is hurting. And no more of that in this realm. This is ascension, and we are coming back to our true selves. And we are waking up from the spell, and we are holding space for others to do so the same. No one is better than anyone else. But there are spiritual levels of sovereignty that we have to understand our levels of healing, and our connection to Source. We have to find ways to keep everyone connected with their tribes. They're the ones that want to live in love and higher vibrations, and live in accordance to God, where we're all helping each other. And I've been working on my healing mission for so long, and I've had to, I've had so much in my life that I had to go through it. Those children. So I'm going to walk over here to continue recording, because they're playing at the park, and I understand that. So it's a beautiful day. Interesting. Well, the best is yet to come, and things are really, really great already. I'm looking forward to ending homelessness, and to ending poverty completely. This war that we've been fighting is over. We have already won this. God has won. So I think we should just move on and start acting as if, we are living our divine mission and already implementing this. And that's what I've been doing since my activation and awakening, is just, living with the knowledge that, okay, we've already got this, but I've got to kind of help others, a little bit to not be misguided. And to do as much as I can to channel source, to give that healing to well, firstly myself, but also to my fellow neighbors and friends and loved ones. But we've got the keys to the kingdom. We incarnated here for this, and no matter what we've been through or anything, we broke through all that, and we chose it. We chose to go through this advanced training experience to be able to be the master healers that we are. See so many butterflies, and I just got a little fly that landed saying hello. So quite a time to be on earth and to be awakened. I've been witnessing so many weird things in my life, and I feel like in a lot of ways it's just for me to observe. Like, I don't always have to interact anymore, because I know that I've been creating it within my hologram for me to learn and to grow from and to evolve, and I know that this is inevitable to the love within us cannot quit. We are warriors of love, and many, many, many lifetimes we've been doing this. It is the most beautiful story ever written, and I can't even tell you how blessed I am to be a part of it, and to experience this as an awakened soul, as creator and creation in my earth avatar, and to be able to converge all of these versions of myself into one, all of the best parts. And I love my soul family so much. I've had so many angels that have helped me on my path, and there were times that were so difficult, where I was really struggling to face my fears and to take back my power from things, and God told me to surrender and to fall to fly, and that's what I did. And I've been blessed for it with miracles every day, because now I know completely that nothing can happen to me that's not for my highest good. And I've been through it. I was attacked by a gang last year, and I knew I wasn't awakened when that happened. That was in a parking garage, and it was like, it was crazy. But I knew that I was divinely protected no matter what, and I know that I am throughout everything in my life. Anything that happens to me, or any dramas that it's completely up to me if I want to give it consent to take my energy or not. And there's always a point where you can walk away. It's when you cave into ego or take the bait that you start to feed it. And so that's beautiful to know. And I just really feel like going home. And I know so many starseeds feel the same way. And we're here to create it. We're here to birth the free world, and to live and love and be heaven on earth. And that's truly the way to freedom. You don't get to run with your demons and not heal, because they will come out and sabotage you if you don't heal them. So the only way through this, and we all signed up for it, is to pass the test and to level up. And it gets easier. It gets easier when you stop giving them consent and stop letting them, it's a process. It doesn't happen overnight. I had so many chains on me that I had to break, and nothing was more enslaved than the divine feminine and the children in this world. We are so sacred, and it was us that, being in bondage, that has cursed this realm and kept us living in bondage. I'm so glad that we're done with that. And I'm too sacred to go back to the Matrix. And I know this. The work that I have done with God and Creator, and healing the earth and raising the global collective, I am a miracle worker, and I am a gift from God. We have gone through the fires, and we have been master crafted and burned and torched and carved by the almighty hand of Creator. And we have all of these blessings to share with you. I am honored by God every day, and I am honored by my angels and my spirit team and my loved ones every moment. And and I'm no longer going to allow my fears of success to keep me silent and to keep me playing small in a realm that was never made for me. I'm here for the new. And if you are here for the new too, then we need to work on this seriously. I have to breathe sometimes. I forget when I speak, especially when I do videos. I probably have hundreds and hundreds of hours of footage of me practicing my throat chakra and channeling source, like I've been doing for the past over 2 years now, probably 3 years. But anyways, it's taken me some practice, is what I'm saying. We work really hard. We work so hard. And I know it's really weird. It's really weird what these miracles are, or how they're happening, and what they've done, because we are the miracles. We are the miracles. I last night JP came home, and it's really good to have him home, and I was so happy to hug him, and I gave him a gift, and it was really good to talk to him too. Higher self downloads were coming out as I was speaking to him, and I caught, and he even caught me in something where I was projecting my fear of success onto him, and I saw it within myself, but he acknowledged and saw it too, and I was able to catch myself in a repeating fear behavior that I've been doing, that has kept me from being as effective in my work as I need to be. And I gave him a big hug, and I apologized, for projecting, because that's what I did. And all night, in my sleep too, I was getting, I could see right through the veil. I could see them right there, in the headquarters, working the midnight oil, or burning the midnight oil to get me the messages and the downloads that I need to be able to be ready for this final unveiling in the world. It's so big, and these are huge steps, like shoes to fill for someone who has been, made to feel small for so long. I am constantly living in just like, my mind is blown, my heart is open, and I am just receiving, and I'm giving, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. and it's been difficult. It's been difficult. People have been casting their demons out on me. I have had, you know, another awakened soul that, I believe to be sovereign. She casted some shade, or threw some shade at me too, after trying to control me with, and I don't like being that. It's kind of like, I know that I am a mirror for her own healing, and I get that, and we make this deal with Creator before we incarnate to do that job. That's what we do as angels. But when people would rather throw their demons back on you and project it rather than feel and appreciate your gifts, then it sucks, because then they become parasites on your energy, and as an empath you have to make necessary boundaries to keep them from doing that again. And it was unfortunate. I should not have settled for less from anyone in my past, but she should have gotten to know me better. And it was like, if she's so unhealed that it was like she couldn't even get to know me. She couldn't even get to know me. When I'm so cool and so open and like just completely myself. I don't know why she had to throw any fake shade on me. It's weird. But I know that I have been a little, my throat chakra hasn't been the strongest. But I have been putting my voice out on YouTube more, and I've made really big steps. In this past month, honestly, I went, and posted on Facebook again, which I hadn't done in a very, very long time. When things were political, and people were at the peak of panic because of the pandemic and the media and the governments and all of the crazy things happening on the stage, the shootings, and so to protect my energy, I did have to walk away from things in my life to listen to my intuition rather than external influences, because I was tipped off by God that my intuition was the truth, and that my intuition is God. So it's been a lot of work, and I've had to really go back to my cocoon to really alchemize the energies that I needed to alchemize, to purify my consciousness and reset myself back to my natural divine state. I'm so grateful to God for working these miracles with me and for showing me the way. It has been quite a journey, and it's been excruciating at times, but I have had, you gotta have the lowest lows to have the highest highs, and I did it. I paid the ultimate price. I am a pure light being, and I came through this hologram playing it on the hardest level, because this is my this is my final showdown. You know, this is me, God incarnate here, and I had a lot to do. I have felt and carried the weight of the world since I was a child, and it's not anything anyone ever asked me to do. It's just who I was, who I always was, and everything in my life was a clue. Every single thing, every dream I had, every weird riddle I would get hung up on. I had so many funny things in my story that are just amazing to me now after having the veil lifted. I'm so amazed. I'm constantly amazed. I just know it's going to be so beautiful when we flip their table over and start telling the world. I just got a 77 and a 666 on the bus, so that was beautiful. If you don't see it yet, I want you to know that it's beautiful. I've seen it. I've seen the Divine Master Plan, and I know what we need to do to take back our freedom. And I need to reunite with my star family and to get into alignment with my divine mission. I am happy now, finally, in my life, because I am in alignment with who I truly am. And I can't wait till everyone has this for themselves. I love you all, and remember that you are so loved by all of the angels in heaven, and you have them on earth too. We are everywhere. We are everywhere. There are so many of us. Don't let them disillusion you into thinking that you're alone here. It's a lie. We do go through periods of separation, but those are periods of time where our egos have to go through the process and go through the fire to really heal us back to oneness. And so wherever you are in your path, just know that God loves you and is listening. Doing the inner work with God and your angels is going to unfuck your life 100%. The way out is within. And that's why when we incarnated here, everything that they drilled into us since we were children was, you know, you got to have this, you got to have the house, you got to have the car, you got to have the money, you got to have the job to get the money, to get the house, to get the car, to get the wife, to get the dog, to get the children, or whatever. It's a crock. All the hoops that they tried to make us jump through when this is our planet. This is our Mother Earth. This is our sacred land. No one owns it. Banks don't own it. Let's just take it back and make her beautiful again. Make her healthy and to make ourselves healthy again. And we can live our best lives. It's amazing what we can do with our healing. And especially once we are all doing it together and we get back our, you know, there's advanced healing technology that they've suppressed from us too. Let's take back everything. It's our birthright. Um, so let's reclaim it. Reclaim our birthrights and live in celebration and eternal bliss with God. I love you. And we'll talk again soon.